I just want to start off saying something that is very, very relevant to understand the gods and goddesses. They don't belong to the mythological, superstitious system. That's what the common understanding of religion and gods and goddesses are concerned. I want you to look at the statue there behind my back. This is the statue of Muruga. I bought this for a woman in 1998 that was going to go to Singapore. And he appeared to me and then said, I don't want to go to her place. When the statue speaks like that, I don't take it for granted or just ignore it, or I take it very seriously. So I didn't give it to her. So she fell out of the group. And Muruga knew that. Why? Because he has the third eye. The third eye will know past, present, future, all in the same moment. We have all the ability to do that too, but we don't activate that. This morning, Muruga told me, you know that I came from the Pleiades. And then I brought turmeric from there. He did. This came in a naughty reading. And I asked him, why are you saying this to me now? He said, there is a reason. The reason is curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric, will decalcify your pineal gland. Oh, is that true? Then I went and checked. There's a lot of research on what it can do to your third eye. It can activate your third eye. So what does the mythology of Muruga say? He came out of the third eye of Lord Shiva. That is the birthplace of Muruga. The birthplace of Muruga is the third eye. Then he said, why don't you just share this knowledge, because I want to help people to open their third eye, because once the third eye is open, then there is nothing that is hidden from your perception, including the future and also the secrets of nature. Everything will be revealed to you, provided you will begin to see through your third eye and not through your physical eyes or the microscope. So that is enough motivation for me to go and do this video for you. And then not only that, that I committed to a brand new program, which I last week said I won't do it. But this time, that every day I'm going to engage you through a process, through several processes through which you can activate your third eye, along with a fire ceremony. And it is not a chore to me. It is something that I do not only for yourself, but for myself as well. So the program was changed, and then I just let Lakshmi know this is, and she knows that I cancel programs. And then she said, we lost $200,000 because you changed your mind. Oh, that's great. That's great, really. I don't want to go into that. But anyway, I'm very happy that I made the decision because it was Muruga who wanted me to do that. And even the time that I am talking to you about Muruga is Kritika star, that is his star. That is from where he came to this earth plane. There is no accident in life. The wisdom that comes from the seers or the Siddhas is incredible. It can make your life so easy. During this program, and I'm going to show you how girls and boys below the age of 12 are able to do things through their third eye. The sex hormones trigger after that age, and then the third eye with the pineal gland doesn't function. I will show that to you. I showed it to the people at Harvard when I was doing research on PI. They looked at this girl who was doing she was able to see through her foot. She'll step on it, and then will be able to see what is underneath her foot. This is the picture of so and so. Read through that. She will be able to read through her foot. Everybody has the ability until the sex hormones become active and ruin the third eye. I'm going to show that, and then I'm going to give programs to decalcify this pineal gland through a curcumin that is going to be bioavailable. I'm not saying that, I'm not in any way putting down modern science, which although puts down religion. The religion knew everything in a different methodology through intuition. You know, those of you who have read Einstein's inventions and discoveries, he would say that everything that I was able to discover came to me not through a rational process. It is through intuition. So the model here is through intuition. The reason why Muruga wanted me to do this program is that during these 6 days, you can learn technology that can make your life easier, that can make time to disappear, or to jump from one timeline to another timeline so that you don't have to wait for things to happen. Things have to happen right now. And it's not happening because we are stuck in the progression of time as it is understood by science. There is no time. That's what all the mystics say, and then you have got to experience that. I think last year or a year before last year, I did the 6 days of Muruga program, a residential program called the Muruga Immersion Program. And I said, I want to take charge of everything. So I made the statues of Muruga and Muruga killing the demons that block your third eyes. So I wanted to do it forever, but unfortunately, there was no blessings, and I did it only once. But those videos are available. It's a 6 days of program. There's a lot of material on that. I'm going to make that available to you. Also, not in this program, but for those people who want to do that immersion program too. So what happened during that time? The most important thing about Muruga is the veil, this weapon. His weapon symbolizes Muruga himself, which is also a third eye symbol. And also it's a symbol or a tool to remove your bad karma. So the veil is a symbol for third eye. That's one thing. It's also a symbol to remove your bad karma. And I'm going to include that discussion uh, in the upcoming program, where 6 days I'm going to engage yourself to do in practices wherein you will learn how to open your third eye. Swami Ramalingam said, if your third eye gets, becomes active or opened or activated, then there is nothing that you cannot do. It gets opened in stages. And when it is fully open, there is a test for that. If your third eye is 100% open, which is your pineal gland, then you look at a dead body and the dead body will come alive. That is the power of the third eye. Now we are involved in doing, things out of desperation, out of anxiety, out of fear. I'm not going to have any resources. I'm going to be on the street. So let me go and grab whatever is available. That's a very bad model. You should not want to live your life in anxiety, fear, ignorance. The third eye will eliminate all of that. The divine being Muruga descends into the earth plane on these 6 days. As I said, I'm doing this ritual as much as for myself, as for you and for the world, and also oblige to this divine being, Muruga, who is intimately related to me right from young age. So I'm very happy to do that. It's new teaching. And although Muruga told me that there is some research, there is a lot of research actually. Immediately I just took my iPhone and then checked third eye and turmeric or curcumin. There's a lot of literature on it. You can activate through that. But then, unfortunately, the bioavailability of curcumin is very low, so we don't get the benefits. But then we fixed it, so our curcumin has a proprietary technology. So, Number Botanicals turmeric, under the brand name Srimrizi, is a great product. I don't know if it's still available or not, because Number Botanical is not selling, but I don't know if they have it on stock or not. Check it out. Great thing. And then also going to I brought some special turmeric that I brought from another company that did a lot of research on curcumin, and then I brought some stuff from there that will be used in the fire lab that I will be doing. So during the immersion program that I did on the 6 days of Muruga 2 years ago. Is that 2 years ago or a year ago?
Yes, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. And so the program was about killing the demon. The Muruga kills the demon. That's the mythology part. I just wanted to prove to them, this is a thing that I call it as sacred theater. Sacred theater is enacting of what this divine being did when the divine being was on the earth plane. For those of you who are familiar with or grew up with the Christian tradition, the sacred theater is something like this. Jesus came to the earth plane. And then what did he do? Okay, he wanted to destroy or teach something through some rituals and the communion ritual. He just said, I'm going to break this bread and drink this wine. But what it means is, it will help you to get rid of your body. Why do you have to get rid of your body? Because it is the body that is hiding your true nature, which is the photon light. You are just photon light. If you do this ritual on a daily basis, you will have knowledge that the body has been hiding you. The body is a big tumor. It's a big tumor sitting on the soul. And we love this tumor. Breaking the bread is neutralizing the tumor and seeing yourself as light. Drinking the wine is drinking the blood, so that the blood free, body free, and who you are then. So this is sacred theater. This was a technology. So I wanted to enact this in the Muruga's context of Muruga killing the demon. So everybody became a Muruga, dressed up like Muruga, including myself. So it will be nice. You're going to show the videos, right? Yeah.
Yes, we will.
And there was a guy, and nobody was able to kill quite the demon. And there was one guy who was I should not disclose his identity, so I don't want to say, a very respectable person. And he was possessed by Muruga. And he went, and then there was a statue of this demon. And he manhandled it, this demon, and killed the demon. And I said, what's happening? And then he started crying. I said, why? Why are you crying? See, the demon told me, your sister is going, and her family is going to be in trouble. Kill the demon, that will take care of the problem. So Muruga told him, that's what he did. See, these are, to me, very, very important factors to present religion as a living force, to present mythology as something that is beyond our understanding by the rational mind. So within these 6 days, you can change your life. And especially for some people who are born under the Muruga stars, I made a note for you guys here, who are born on Aries, Scorpio, zodiacs. And in the stars are Kritika, Chitra, and Dhanishta. These people are the most to be benefited by, and also Capricorn, by the 6 days. Okay. And so if you don't know the stars, these stars, once again, let me go through the stars. Kritika, today is Kritika, that's why I'm doing this. I did not plan it that way because Muruga, facilitated the whole process. Chitra is another star, and Dhanishta is the third star. So this program is going to be a program where you will awaken yourself to rational wisdom. Trans-rational wisdom. And you'll also be able to transcend time. There are other things that are available during this time, and think I don't know what they are, but she will talk about it, or it's there on the website. Yeah, you may want to take a look at that. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to do these things. And the most important thing is to awaken the third eye. And then we are going to do a comprehensive program, a meditation, some theoretical understanding, some science behind it, and also I will see how turmeric is going to work towards the end also. There is something about the turmeric, especially curcumin. There is, because it came from another galaxy and has a divine origin, it is a miracle herb. There are 40,000 articles, research articles, published articles. I do not know how many are there unpublished. 4,000 patents on curcumin. And who brought it? Muruga brought it to the earth plane. Okay. Anyway, this is in a nutshell of what I'm going to do during these 6 days. It's not a chore for me. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this. But at the same time, I want you to benefit from that. Just one more thing. So when I was doing this immersion program for 6 days, it's a residential program, what happened actually was we spent a lot of money to get all the demons. Muruga was killing one demon after another demon. And then everybody was a warrior. Everybody had a veil to go and attack the demon. And prior to that, I told the priest, I gave him instructions, do this puja, and I want Muruga to come and show his power to people. And there was a statue of Muruga which we made. It was done in a resort. It's not in a temple. That's why Muruga was very happy to come out of the temple. Maybe go to a really nice resort. That was his picnic. He was happier to be in the resort. And the one thing that's very important that really impressed me was the people who make these statues believe that after Muruga kills these 4 or 5 demons, he treats those statues, it's all paper mache, as dead bodies. Then they go and take the paper mache statues and then cremate them. And they do a funeral service for them. Oh my God. So they take it seriously. At least the tradition is not fake or phony. That's very important to know. Now, what happened when the priest was showing the light to Muruga and requesting him to descend into the statue, and Muruga actually descended in an unexpected way. There was this veil he was holding in his hand, a huge orb appeared right on the veil, the top part of the veil. So you can also see that. I wanted to do that on a regular basis. I know it will be done. I have plans to create a sacred theater. The corona, you know, uh, is stopping a lot of things that I wanted to do, but it's a temporary thing. It will be gone. So I'm going to do that so that people will know how to live God, how to live Muruga. How to living Muruga means two things. One is to get rid of your bad karma. You know, the hardest thing in life is getting rid of your bad karma. And the bad karma is responsible for your ill health, whether physical or mental. It's responsible for your poverty or prosperity. Prosperity is given by good karma. Poverty is given by bad karma. And then the bad relationship, bad karma. It's just especially Mars, if it's afflicted, if it's in the seventh house. If Mars is in the seventh house, and that's again, if you have Mars in the seventh house, or if seventh house is your Mars's house, you have to do participate in this program to fix the affliction caused by Mars. Now, I'm just remembering, I'm trying to remember if I wanted to say anything more other than what I have said. So I'm going to talk about the third eye for sure, and then the karma busting aspect of Muruga and killing. Now, I just remember I'm going to do one more thing. Maybe on the last day is the day when Muruga kills the demons. I will come up with some way so that you can kill the demons while you are watching that. And then we will also enact that right here and then show it to you. Okay? So that you can cut the demon's head or pierce this demon through the veil. Okay? And so that I will add. And then I think whatever Muruga says, as we go along, then we would I also want to monitor what happens to the people who go through the program and how they are able to remove their stubborn karma. The karma is very stubborn on the one hand, and then how they are also able to open their third eye, decalcify. The calcification is the reason why the third eye is not functioning as it should be, and it was functioning when we were young, prior to puberty. So these are the key aspects of what I'm going to do. I know that I'm going to do a lot of research, that I will make it available. The reason why I'm doing this is because it will be useful for humanity. Even after this program is going to be available on the website, it will be on the Evergreen program section. So that's all I wanted to say to you, unless unless Jayarada has any questions. She always has doubts and questions.
Dr. Pillai, will you be talking about Kundalini as well and how that plays a part in the raising, opening the third eye?
Yeah. The Kundalini is the life force, which is dormant, which is prana, actually prana. We don't use our prana, we use oxygen primarily. Oxygen will only keep you alive, the physical body alive. But even there, it will do both upkeeping the body, but also damaging the body. Oxidation is also created by oxygen. But prana is at your Muladhara, which is root chakra. And prana is your life energy. You don't need oxygen to live when the prana becomes active. And then the prana will then move from the Muladhara, which is the root chakra, and then pass through the various chakras in the body, and then it will go to the third eye, which is here in the pineal gland. So the awakening of Kundalini and its travel from the root chakra to the third eye chakra, and then there is a crown chakra too at the top of the brain. Is an awakening process of intelligence, and the third eye being the most important chakra to open your third eye. Okay, this is also part of the Kundalini awakening process.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And of course, one more thing that I want to tell you, that Muruga is power, leadership. And those who want power and leadership should go to Muruga. It's not an accident that the American election is happening on Tuesday. Tuesday is Muruga's day. And Mars is martial arts, sports, power. Not just only physical power, but also the power to rule. Everything goes with Mars.